At first glance, it's a striking contrast. On one end, a raw hide marked by bold black and white stripes shaped by nature. On the other, a refined handbag displayed under soft lights in an upscale boutique. The distance between those two images isn't just physical. It's a carefully controlled industrial journey inside a modern leather facility. Every step is designed to protect the hide's natural pattern while strengthening it for long-term use. Skilled technicians clean, treat, and stabilize the material to prevent decay. Advanced tanning methods reinforce the fibers, improving durability and flexibility without overpowering the original striping. Precision finishing techniques enhance texture, balance color contrast, and prepare the surface for luxury craftsmanship. What appears effortless in a showroom is actually the result of strict quality checks, regulatory compliance, and specialized expertise. Each stage determines whether the material will meet the standards expected by high-end designers and consumers. From source to showroom, the transformation is guided by science, regulation, and craftsmanship. And once you understand that process, you begin to see luxury materials in a very different light. When people hear the term zebra leather, they often imagine a product made directly from wild animals. In today's market, the reality is more nuanced. Zebra leather can refer to legally sourced zebra hides that comply with international wildlife regulations. It can also describe high-quality cowhide that has been carefully embossed or printed to replicate the bold, striped appearance of a zebra pattern. For many brands, the visual effect matters just as much as the origin of the material. The global leather industry supports everything from footwear and automotive interiors to luxury handbags and fashion accessories. As consumer demand grows, designers are constantly searching for materials that stand out. Rare or exotic patterns, whether natural or recreated, offer a sense of exclusivity. In the luxury space, distinctive textures and striking visuals can elevate a product's perceived value and help brands differentiate themselves in a competitive market. But this topic matters for more than style. In the United States and around the world, buyers are paying closer attention to how materials are sourced. Wildlife trade laws, import regulations, and international agreements set clear standards for exotic animal products. At the same time, the fashion industry faces increasing pressure to reduce environmental impact and improve transparency. Understanding what zebra leather really means today requires looking beyond the surface. It's a conversation shaped by craftsmanship, regulation, consumer awareness, and the evolving definition of responsible luxury. The journey from raw hide to luxury-grade material begins long before it enters a factory. Sourcing starts with licensed suppliers who operate under established wildlife management systems and international trade regulations. Every shipment is accompanied by detailed documentation, permits, origin records, and compliance certifications. These documents are carefully reviewed to ensure the material meets legal standards. Before processing even begins, once approved, the hide moves into initial preparation. Technicians clean the surface thoroughly, trimming away excess tissue and inspecting for damage. This step is critical. Any remaining organic material can affect preservation and long-term quality. Proper preparation sets the foundation for everything that follows. Next comes tanning, the process that transforms a perishable hide into durable leather. Facilities may use vegetable tanning, which relies on plant-based compounds, or chrome tanning, known for producing softer, more flexible results. In both cases, the goal is chemical stabilization. Tanning strengthens the collagen fibers within the hide, preventing decay while maintaining flexibility. The quality of this step directly affects durability, resistance to cracking, and the leather's overall lifespan. After tanning, attention turns to pattern preservation. The natural stripe contrast must be protected during finishing. Controlled drying, conditioning, and surface treatments help maintain visual clarity. In some cases, subtle dyeing or embossing enhances the striped appearance while keeping a refined look, suitable for luxury goods. Finally, each hide is softened, polished, and graded. Inspectors evaluate texture consistency, stripe definition, and surface imperfections. Only hides that meet strict visual and structural standards move forward for high-end applications, where craftsmanship and material quality must align perfectly. One of the most fascinating aspects of zebra pattern materials is that no two stripe patterns are exactly alike. In nature, each zebra's stripes are unique, often compared to a human fingerprint. That individuality is part of what makes striped hides or even carefully replicated patterns so visually compelling in the luxury market. Designers aren't just working with leather, they're working with a one-of-a-kind visual signature. This uniqueness can directly influence retail pricing. In the luxury industry, rarity and craftsmanship play a powerful role in perceived value. Materials that are difficult to source, process, or replicate often command higher prices. When a product features a bold, high-contrast stripe layout with balanced symmetry, it requires careful material selection and precise cutting. That extra attention to detail adds labor, time, and skill, all factors that contribute to the final price tag. Interestingly, high-end designers rarely use an entire hide for a single item. Instead, they select specific sections where the stripe pattern aligns perfectly with the product's shape. A handbag flap, for example, might feature the most dramatic stripe contrast, while other panels use more subtle sections. The selective approach maximizes visual impact and helps reduce unnecessary waste. At the same time, the industry is evolving. Synthetic materials and embossed cowhide alternatives that mimic zebra striping are becoming more common. These options can lower costs, improve consistency, and address ethical concerns related to wildlife sourcing. As technology advances, these alternatives continue to narrow the gap between natural patterns and engineered designs, reshaping how luxury materials are defined. Before any striped leather reaches a luxury workshop, it goes through strict quality control. Inspectors test each hide for durability, flexibility, and color fastness, the ability to retain its color without fading or bleeding. Samples may be stretched, flexed, and exposed to light or moisture to simulate real-world use. If the leather cracks, stiffens, or loses contrast, it doesn't move forward. High-end products depend on materials that can maintain both beauty and performance over time. Beyond physical testing, traceability has become a growing priority. Many manufacturers now use digital tracking systems to document where a hide was sourced, how it was transported, and which facility processed it. This paper trail helps ensure compliance with wildlife regulations and international trade standards. For brands selling to U.S. consumers, transparent sourcing is increasingly important for maintaining trust and meeting regulatory requirements. Sustainability is also reshaping the tanning process itself. Traditional leather production can require significant water and chemical use. In response, some facilities are adopting closed-loop water systems, improved filtration technology, and lower-impact tanning agents. Vegetable tanning methods and updated chrome recovery systems are designed to reduce waste and limit environmental runoff. At the center of this shift is a broader conversation about responsible luxury. Consumers are asking more questions about how materials are obtained and processed. Manufacturers, designers, and regulators are adapting to meet those expectations. The result is an industry gradually balancing craftsmanship, environmental responsibility, and wildlife conservation, redefining what quality truly means in modern luxury manufacturing. Zebra pattern leather represents a striking blend of nature's design and industrial craftsmanship. The bold stripes that begin as a natural visual signature are carefully preserved, strengthened, and refined through controlled processing and skilled workmanship. What may appear to be a simple fashion statement is, in reality, the result of detailed regulation, technical precision, and artistic decision-making. The transformation from striped hide to luxury material depends on more than appearance. It relies on documented sourcing, careful tanning, expert finishing, and strict quality control. Every stage plays a role in determining whether the material will meet the standards required for high-end goods. Precision ensures durability. Regulation ensures compliance. Artistry ensures visual impact. At the same time, consumer awareness continues to shape the future of the industry. As shoppers ask more questions about sustainability and transparency, brands are responding with traceable supply chains and innovative alternatives that reduce environmental impact. Exotic style materials may increasingly evolve toward options that balance aesthetics with responsibility. Understanding the full journey behind luxury materials changes perspective. The next time you see a striped handbag in a high-end showroom, you're not just looking at a pattern, you're seeing the outcome of science, craftsmanship, and a changing definition of modern luxury. Asterisk.